Now then, people, and welcome back to the Just Joe Football Show, and it is time for your Leeds versus Cardiff pre-match chat. Yes, we are back in the Championship, unfortunately. After a 3-year away stay, gap years, if you like, we are back where some will say we belong, in the second flight of English football. I'm absolutely gutted, but one thing I am excited for is to bring you some more content. And of course, our first game gets underway this Sunday around about 2:30, I think it is. Remember, you can catch it on a watch long on the Just Joe Football Show, Leeds United versus Cardiff. Please smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in, and of course, hit that notification bell. Hopefully, this is looking a little bit crisper, cleaner. You know, I've had issues with my Mac, etc. So this is actually coming off my iPhone. Who knew? Eh? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And yeah, let's get into it, man.
I don't
Kane, it's 1-0. We're freaking down. 13th in the Championship. The takeover happened, as I said it would. People will be... Oh, when have we got Leeds? Sorry, folks. I'm laughing because I think I've changed position. I'm trying to do this on the fly. Please do forgive me. We're trying to take it to the next level. So we're having a few teething problems. But look, yes, we are no longer in the top flight after just a short 3 seasons away. But things have all changed at Leeds United and at Cardiff. Look, Daniel Farke is now in charge. Forget about the squad for a second. You've heard me speak about this for a long time now. The one thing that we can guarantee now as Leeds United fans is that we're going to play some nice football again. Farke ball, if you like. It's not quite Bielsa ball, but maybe a little bit more pragmatism thrown in there as well. But yeah, it's one I'm excited for. I'm not sure the same can be said for Cardiff fans. Their new manager, Errol Bullitt, I think he's called. I've seen Martin from All Stats, haven't we, call it Jesse Marsh Light. Marsh Ball Light, Red Bull Salzburg Light, if you like, if you ordered Jesse Marsh from Wish. So if they're going to be having that style of football to contend with in the new season, then good luck, Cardiff fans. I will say that much. Look, the facts are, on Daniel Farke, he has won this division twice. So that should give any Leeds fan confidence going into this fixture. Because Cardiff, on the other hand, narrowly escaped relegation last season. I think the only reason they stayed up was due to Reading receiving a points deduction during that time as well. But look, if we're being honest, it's big changes for both sides. At the end of the day, Leeds United have lost some big name departures. Any Cardiff fans watching this might read the headlines that say Leeds have lost all these players, Aronson, Christensen, the list goes on, Llorente, and there will probably be more to leave. But a lot of them, Leeds United fans can't wait to see the back of. And I know you'll have a similar sort of situation with, say, Carlon Grant coming to Cardiff, because I know Baggies fans couldn't wait to see the back of him as well, right? So you may read that, oh, there's been all this upheaval at the club, but in actual fact, it's probably meant the squad's in a better mental state and more together as a group. Liam Cooper is on record as saying, if you don't want to be at the end of the season, then F off. Coincidentally, he's just been offered a deal in Saudi Arabia. So let's see if he still stands by that statement come the end of the transfer window. And the mad thing is, Cardiff have actually brought in more players than Leeds United. Obviously, they are under a transfer embargo, but have been able to bring in Demetrius Gutas, who, when I spoke to the Bluebirds podcast earlier on in the week, said, you know, he was up there with one of the best performers in the Turkish Super League. So one to watch potentially. Jakub Mete, and of course, Aaron Ramsey. He's a huge buy for them, coming back to his boyhood club. And a player we'll all know as well from his time at Huddersfield and at West Brom. He was killing it when we were last in the Championship. Carlon Grant as well. He's definitely one to watch out for. Definitely one that needs to reinvigorate his career after it went stale at West Brom. And he'll be linking up with Callum Patterson, who was
Callum Robinson.
who was also coincidentally at West Brom when we were last down here. It's mad. The Championship's like the Wild West, I'm telling you. They've also got Callum O'Dowda, who we'll remember from his time at Bristol City. I think he's been playing left back towards the back end of last season and in pre-season this term. So in terms of players we're aware of, definitely ones to watch out. But I think the main threat is obviously Aaron Ramsey returning to his boyhood club. There's a little part of me tells me that he's probably going to score. And the reason I say that is, folks, Leeds haven't actually had a clean sheet in this fixture in 7 games now. And there's been both teams to score in 5 of the last 6, with a lot of the time Cardiff actually being the first team to score. So it wouldn't surprise me if Cardiff did go 1 up. I mean, God forbid what it'll be like at Ellen Road, especially with all the question marks over the squad and transfer business at this point, if they were to go 1-0 up. But if they are to go 1-0 up, I do feel that it will come from Aaron Ramsey. But look, obviously, recent history is in our favour. We did play them last season twice, if you remember, in the FA Cup in a third-round replay as well, which we won 5-2 after drawing 2 apiece down at their place. And I would say as well, based on that 5-2 result, that the squad of Leeds United, although the starting 11 has quite a lot of changes, hasn't overly changed that much, to be honest. So I would still back us to win this game of football. And look, the facts are, the last time we were in the Championship, we won the division by 10 points. Can't lie to you. That just made me emotional, man. We kept a clean sheet in 10 of our last 14 matches. We won our last 6 matches. If we just totally scrap what happened in the Premier League for 3 years, we're still an elite Championship club. If ever you want to be one of them things, we still have top quality operators in and around the squad as it stands. You know, Sinisterra, you've still got Nonto, you've still got Championship experience in the likes of Ayling and Cooper. Patrick Bamford, if he is fit, look, I don't think he will be, and we'll find out more tomorrow in the press conference. But Bamford actually scored twice in each of the last 2 head-to-heads between these two sides at Ellen Road. So, look, as much as people want to move him on, if he is fit for the weekend, back him to score. Back Cardiff to score first and Leeds United to win 3-1. I've been saying 3-0, but having crunched the numbers, having looked into it, I do feel that they might score in this game. But look, victories on the opening day are hard to come by for Cardiff. If they were to win, it would mark just their 3rd win on the opening day across the last 11 seasons. Leeds United, on the other hand, though, have won our last 3 opening games in a Championship season, scoring exactly 3 times in the process. 3-1 Derby, I think 3-1 Bristol City. I can't remember off the top of my head the one before that. So I think the scoreline of 3-1 is one to back, if I'm being totally honest. I know that's where my money will be going. Folks, you know what my memory's like. It definitely wasn't 3-1 Derby. It was 3-1 Stoke. How can you forget that game, man? Hopefully we'll have a similar sort of start to the Daniel Farke era. If I remember rightly, there was only one new signing in that starting lineup as well. Look, I will be doing a live preview of this game with the Late Night Leeds crew, 9 p.m. the evening before the game kicks off. But where my head's at currently in terms of the lineup, I think it's going to be Meslier in goal. The fact that he's played all the way throughout pre-season and Darlow didn't get any minutes against Hearts. I think your number 1 goalkeeper is Ilya Meslier. I think Luke Ayling will start at right back. Your centre-backs are probably going to be Strauch and Cooper, and at left back will be Leo Hjelde. We're still unsure at this point if Byram will get a new deal signed off before then, if indeed the club want to retain him. Ethan Ampadu has already shown us in pre-season he is a top operator, and for me will be one of the best standout midfielders in this division. And of course, one of the best youth prospects for me will be Archie Gray. So them two as a pair will be totally fine. Again, we'll find out in the press conference tomorrow who's actually going to lead that line. Is it going to be Bamford? Is it going to be Rutter? Will it be either of them, as they both went off injured against Hearts? So with that in mind, I'm going to say that Mateo Joseph will lead the line for Leeds United. So for me, the 3 behind him will look like this. I think it'll be Somerville in the 10. Okay, off the right will be Sinisterra, and off the left, Dan James. Of course, we need extra additions, but in terms of a first 11, that is more than enough to beat Cardiff. That is more than enough to do well in this division for me. And I think that picks you up 3 points. And as I've said throughout, I do think Cardiff will score. It won't surprise me if they score first, but Leeds United will have too much firepower for them. And I'm going to go for a 3-1 Leeds United win. Listen, you can follow it all on the Just Joe Football Show, previews, reviews, and of course the game itself. So make sure you keep it locked. Smash a like on this video, and I'll see you on the other side. Peace out. Leeds United.